Another lie that's easy to believe about marriage is one that we hear all the time, and that is there's no fighting in a good marriage. Is this true or not? The first question we really should ask is, okay, does the absence of having any conflict necessarily mean a good marriage? Does it imply that if people don't have conflict and they don't argue, that means that they're necessarily going to have a long, successful, happy marriage? And the answer is obviously no. In fact, plenty of people get divorced without ever having arguing. This happens all the time where spouses just grow apart naturally over years, and maybe they don't even verbalize any of the disagreements that they're having, and they ultimately end up divorced. The other thing to consider is, does it mean you're happy just because you don't have conflict or issues with someone? This is obviously a no as well. So a few things that could be happening where there's marriages with no conflict, and that there's complete and utter apathy from one or both spouses, where it's not even worth having a conflict with your partner because you don't care. The other thing could be that one spouse is just dominating the other and completely steamrolling any conversation, closed off to hearing any feedback from their partner. This is also really unhealthy, this lie. And by the way, this can be really defeating, especially to couples that are newlyweds or early on in marriage or even engaged, that you're having all these little arguments, or maybe you feel like you're bickering a lot. I would make the case that that is okay. It's learning how to communicate. It's learning how to have healthy conflict. It's learning how to fight fair. No, having no conflict or minimal conflict definitely does not equal having this strong marriage. And in fact, if you can learn to have lots of conflict, especially early on, but resolve it and get to know each other better through it, have more open-mindedness, and really grow your closeness and intimacy through the conflict, that's going to be the key to having a successful marriage.